Hi everyone, welcome to this week's analysis on the STI. We are now looking at the STI daily chart, and this week, well, we are seeing a pullback finally on the STI, a sizable pullback, which I mean a sizable pullback. Because we are seeing some pullbacks on the uptrend, but the thing is that they are not very significant. But now we are seeing a slightly sizable pullback on the STI. However, on this pullback, we are also seeing an increase in volume, which that means that supply has now entering the market at this moment. Before that, we see a shortening of a thrust, the shortening of the up wave that leads to the extending of the down wave now, and with an increase in volume, we have to think that supply is coming into the market, and that will probably likely to see STI to come down further. Hopefully to go down to the 2900 level zone for a test. So that is what I'm expecting STI to do on the daily chart. However, if we take a look at the weekly chart, this is the weekly chart. On this last three bars here, we have a very difficult time to move up in terms of the progress of the bars here, the spread of the bars. And this week we have a negative bar here after 7 consecutive weeks of positive closes. This is the first weekly bar that closed negative. That means that there is some selling that's coming into the market now, probably to stop this uptrend here. And we also see an increase in volume on the down bar and on this bar here. However, if we look at the lows of these three bars, it is higher lows and higher highs. So that means that the market still has some strength to hold STI at this level here, and we cannot totally negate that strength. Probably the odds of STI coming to the 2900 is now much lesser, not very high. I will probably give about 60%, 55 to 60% chance for STI to come back into the 2900 level. Because on the weekly we are seeing an increase in volume on this down bar, but this down bar doesn't really make any good impression on the sellers, because sellers wasn't able to make a new low on this bar here, or the weekly low lower than the previous week's low, and it was closing off the low. So the buyers are still quite strong and showing some strength here, and we should be watchful if they're thinking to go short or things like that. But having said that, with the strong trend in the background, I would not advise a short here, because this is counter trend and this trend is very strong. So we might not be seeing a very deep pullback, and then STI would just rally through the 3000 level towards the 3100 level. So that is probably highly likely to happen. So this move here on the weekly chart just tell us that buyers still have strength to hold the market, and it probably be negotiating this level of supply, which have a very big supply bar here, and then now it's just negotiating. But we do not know that yet, because it's just 2 weeks bar, and probably need another 1 or 2 bars to tell us whether is it an absorption at this level here, or it is probably a distribution at this level here. So it's still early to tell us that yet. Let's take a look at the monthly chart. Then on the monthly chart, it's telling another story, because what we are seeing here is that on the February we are having a very high volume, and the volume is higher than January. And February is a short month, and although we still have about probably 3 more days, 3 trading days to end this bar here. However, the spread, if to say the probability of the 3 days to increase this spread to this kind of spread in the January, I think the odds are not very high. So I would take it as the spread would just be this. Probably the position of the close may be different. And what we are seeing here is that we are seeing a very narrow spread here with a high with an increase in volume. Okay, this is an up bar. So there is only one force that can only stop or shorten this spread here, which is supply that's coming into the market. And we have seen supply coming in on the weekly chart. We also seen supply coming in on the daily chart. So the monthly chart has also confirmed that view. So if we're going to align the three time frames, the monthly, weekly, and the daily charts, the odds of a pullback is rather high. But on the weekly chart, it's just telling us that there might be a pullback, but the pullback may not be a very significant one. It may just be pullback likely to the 2900 level, and then we see another spring up towards the 3100 level here. So that is my take to combine the three time frames to analyze the market, because the higher time frames usually dictates the direction, the major direction of the market. So we cannot just ignore those charts on the monthly chart and the weekly chart. And also the daily charts on the bar itself, we are also seeing some increase in volume on the down bar, so that is also telling us supply is coming into the market. And on the Friday, we are not seeing a very impressive rally, although it closed on a high, but the spread is just narrow, and we have a low volume rally. So buyers are very cautious now, and sellers are also not very aggressive. We want to see how aggressive buyers are, because we are in a very strong uptrend, and sellers will not be just so hasty to sell the market and just let the buyers to come in and swarm them and take STI up another level. So it is a very cautious market now. But however, based on the multi-time frame analysis, and we are seeing a shortening of a trust, we would believe that there is more likely to have a pullback, but it's not a very serious one. And we'll see some consolidation, and the STI will probably be likely to reach the 3100 level in the coming weeks. So that's my take for STI this week. I hope you trade well, and be careful, because the market is still very volatile. There is still other external forces that may just turn the market and probably make it sideways, most likely. And we do not know when supply is going to come in a much stronger way. Okay, so take care, and have a nice trading week ahead. Thanks.